Swear I'm not an alcoholic.
Okay, so I got everything set up. Part of me still doesn't feel ready, but we should just get into it and see how it goes.
Go. I'm ready.
It's not my first time it's like happened.
On that note, the scene opens in a bustling square of Flatter de Feu, a floating city in the middle of the fire swamps. A well-dressed figure stands on an elevated platform and addresses the crowd. Hark! People of the square, lend me your ear. I am Minister Malin, leader of this beautiful city of Flatter de Feu. I speak to you today troubled by a natural disaster which has plagued our land of recent time. Climate change. Many regions of our beautiful fire swamp, which is prized for its desirable qualities of being hot and wet, have now become dry and lukewarm. It is a crisis. I have decided to delegate a team to investigate this phenomenon and seek an end to this regional cooling. This team will, of course, be graciously compensated for their efforts. Do we have any volunteers?
Me,
Yes,
pick me.
the being in the back.
I'll volunteer.
Ah, the. I'm forgetting all of the species names.
I'm hiding behind this other dude. Like cat, kinda.
The
To
cat
myself.
person. Yes.
Yeah, that's me.
Do we have any other volunteers? Ah, yes. 3 should be great. uh, please join me in my study, and we will discuss the matters of this investigation.
Of course, gentlemen.
So the
Forgot I have a
party.
character.
Hold on. There's gonna be random pauses.
Okay. Are we allowed to collaborate during these pauses?
Yeah, I mean that the whole point is you guys can banter back and forth and like introduce each other. So
I've never been in the minister's place before. Do you think she has lots of nice stuff?
Oh, I do bet that there must be a lot of nice stuff. Lots of widgets and gadgets and gold.
Yeah? Like, do you think she noticed if some of it went missing, though?
I heard that.
Darn it.
We're just bantering.
Just banter. I wouldn't actually. I'm just saying. You should have, like, more guards or something.
We work on the honor system here in Flatter de Feu. uh,
I'm full of honor.
so please, tell me your names and your field of expertise.
Well,
Okay.
I shall lead the way. My name is Sir Lith. I am quite skilled with the rapier, and I am a dark knight. You,
Ooh,
you
that
like my
sounds
tale?
very useful for our job at hand.
I hope I will be of service.
And then I'm Astrid. I'm a Browian rogue.
Ooh.
I do my own thing. Yeah, that's as much as I know about myself. I'm still finding myself.
It's okay. We all have those periods of time in our lives.
Oh God.
Take your time.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I am.
Something tells me there's a magical piece of paper somewhere that would explain.
There is. I'm looking at it. Chill a sec.
I forgot.
You look really like a Kazian to me, almost.
I'm Katerina, and I'm a Kazian. Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Well, wonderful. So, I know that you heard what I was saying in the square, but essentially we have had this issue in the past year or so of random regions within the fire swamp, oddly rectangular regions becoming quite lukewarm and dry. It's uncharacteristic of this
hips.
region and does not bode well for the oncoming climate in the fire swamps. There are a few specific locations where there might be a good place to start for this investigation. And so the way that I plan to delegate this, as I am a very busy person, if you would like to have more information or perhaps more supplies, you can return to this location. But you will have somewhat of free reign, as we don't have much information about the cause of this problem.
Oh no.
So there are two locations in mind that I have for where you could start this investigation. One being the Fairy Farms, and the other being the Stacks. Does any of those sound interesting for your initial investigation?
Fairy Farm sounds a lot nicer to me, if you ask me.
Are we able to farm the fairies?
Well,
I
they're
don't know that that's the purpose.
There's a game, I think it's called The Legend of Zao. And you can get fairies.
like, what are we getting into going into this fairy farm? Do you know anything about these people?
They're it's an artisan village. They like to craft and discover new forms of expression.
I'm the type of person who loves the art. I felt that we start there.
Wait, but we should also figure out what the stacks is, right?
The
What's that?
stacks are a tall volcanic structure that spews smoke, giving off the dark and pleasant skyline that you have come to love.
I don't think I like the idea
Hmm.
of that.
Hold on.
What
I'm kind of interested in this one.
what could be there? Why are you interested?
Keeps us
Fire.
alive.
Adventure.
Or death? Like fairies or death?
I consider myself a gambling man. I can take that bet. But if we all want to go to the fairy farm,
I think it's 2-1 going to the fairy farm. It
We might
is.
get supplies at the fairy farm. We can't just like run into danger.
fine, really, everyone wants to live these days. All right, fairy farm it is.
Well, if that's your choice, the fairy farms are off to the north. And as I mentioned, I am quite a busy person, so I will have to continue my delegation of other tasks to other people. So I bid you farewell and great travels. If you have any questions or need any more supplies, feel free to return and regroup before disembarking further on your investigations.
Before
I have a question.
Yes.
Are the supplies free? Like,
Well,
what kind of
they are
supplies?
paid for by the taxpayers, so I would prefer that they would be used sparingly.
But the free.
Yes, they are complimentary of your investigation.
I'll take it.
yeah, I would like some money before I go to this fairy farm because I don't want to just end up with doing nothing.
Well,
Clear. Cute
so
wands or
this is God talking. You do have 20 gold to start with.
I need more.
God?
That.
Oh, so the few coins that you picked up and slid into your pocket weren't enough?
I mean, I appreciate the donation, but like we need a backup for the backup because my
Ah, I
friends
see.
will get hurt. I'm looking out for my friends here.
Minister Malin gives you an interesting look, and then from his pocket produces a small pouch of coins and hands it to Katerina.
Oh.
Wait, to Katerina or to me?
To Katerina.
Darn it.
I hope you take good care of these coins.
Be ashamed if they were to vanish. Oh,
Um,
I'm totally not a demon.
Katerina gains 5 gold. Okay, so I must go on and go about my daily duties, but I hope that you have a good travel and don't feel the need for childish toilet jokes. So, do you want to go north?
Yeah, we want to go north, right? Fairy fields.
Yes.
Well, should we see what supplies we can grab first?
Oh yeah.